Good morning, everyone. Okay, so we actually have a few decent gappers this morning. We have CATB, which is gapping up. I want to see it hold over 150. If it drops under 150, looking for a possible gap fill going down to fill some of this gap it has right here. GNC gapping up nicely with some decent volume at 570 now. Going to see if it'll hold over 550. Let's see. Here's my watch list in the chat. Also watching IMGN at 1050 now. Going to keep an eye on it. ICON. Technically gapping down some. Going to watch it over that 160 area. It's had a lot of support there. We'll see if it can actually hold right there. APRN. Moving a little bit in pre-market. We'll see if it gets some more volume. KDMN. Had this really big gap up all the way to 484, came all the way back down to 535. We'll see if it can continue heading back up. TYHT has this gap right here as well. Gonna watch it over $2 to see if it can move. WMIH, watching this one as well. So a few decent movers this morning. COGT, keeping an eye on it. And a few other small gappers that I'm watching. So yeah, I opened up my new TradeNet account. You can see I have a fresh 14,000 in buying power. And so it'll be nice to start fresh. I'm also holding the TVIX. Let me see where my entry is. I forgot I was holding it on Robinhood. My entry is 979. I believe I have 15 shares. And I'm currently up $16 on this TVIX trade that I held overnight. Good morning, D. Evan. What's up, guys? Yeah, guys, just a warning. I may close the stream down a little bit early today. I have a doctor's appointment that I have to go to, and so I might close it down a little bit early. I think I'm going to close it down at probably about 10 a.m. market time. And so just a heads up for that. Good morning, Gennardo. What's up, man? But look at GNC, probably one of the biggest movers here. Good morning, Grant. HMNY's big drop. Yeah, look at that crash on HMNY. Rough. But yeah, we've got some decent gappers. AFMD gapping down. CBIO, DARE gapping down some. PACB gapping down. MNOV trying here. APRI, MNGA, CBay, ADXS, all right, so let's see if any of these are actually tradable on TradeNet. CATB is nice, GNC is, IMGN is, ICON is, KDMN is, APRN is not, so that's one that's not. TYHT is. Alright, so let's see. I know the TVIX and the SPY both are, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 8 out of 10 are tradable on TradeNet, so that's always good to see. Let me see. I'm trying to see. Like, to be honest, I didn't hold this one overnight. I bought it a few days ago and forgot about it. If I'm being completely honest with the TVIX trade. Let's see. My entrance was $9.79. So I got in right here. Right about here, and held. You know, I was up about $50 or $60 on this trade at one point, but like I said, I forgot about it completely, and so I held it for 2 days instead of one, and it ended up going back down. But I was up, you know, it went up to 14 or 15 with an entry of $9.79, and so I got in about here, probably right here, and forgot to sell. But hey, it's a gain. I'll take it. It's currently pushing up in my direction. So, you know, I'll take it. $20 gain is a $20 gain. What's up, Rich? Good morning, Melody. All right, you can see GNC starting to run here. Broke the high of pre-market. Pushing up nicely. DCIX getting a little bit of a volume spike here. But yeah, I started fresh with a new TradeNet account. They actually sent me my login information really quickly with this one. I signed up for the new TradeNet account yesterday, and they sent me my login information within like 10 minutes. And so that was nice to see. Good morning, JT. What's up, man? Yeah, I was actually planning on not streaming today, and I was planning on not trading at all today. But, you know, they sent me my login information pretty quick, and, you know, I love trading, so I figured why not. I'm only going to trade for a small amount of time this morning, though, guys. I'll probably end up closing it down at about 10 a.m. market time, so in about an hour, 30 minutes after the open. Maybe try to get 1 or 2 trades in and then just close it down. And luckily, when I signed up for this TradeNet account, they were doing a special, and so it was 20% off. So I got it for $400 instead of $500 for the intro package. So that was nice to see. Get a little $100 discount from it. Morning, Amy. But yeah, I was pretty frustrated when I closed the stream down yesterday. I lost my winning streak. You know. And so I was kind of bummed out about it, but no worries. The fact that I could go on a winning streak like that, it gives me a little bit more confidence. Last week, I had 9 out of 12 profitable trades, and honestly, I think it was actually better than that because I did have another profitable trade on Ustock during Power Hour on Friday, and so I think it was actually 10 out of 13 maybe. Good morning, Atheon. What's up? Welcome. What do you mean screen time, man? That's the TVIX, William. And yeah, guys, like I said, I'm going to close the stream down a little early today. After I close the stream down, I'll probably end up closing it down in about an hour, maybe at 10 o'clock market time. Once I close it down, you can join the Discord free day trading chat room. Here's the link right here. You can also follow me on Twitter. I post an updated link every morning, so... Yeah, no worries, Melody. Yeah, we actually got some decent movers in the market this morning. You can see GNC's running well. CATB gapping up nicely too. DCIX trying to make a little bit of a push here. I know this is a shipping stock. Yeah, for sure. Welcome. So I know DCIX is a shipping stock. Let's see if any of the other shippers are moving. One of them that comes to mind is TOPS. It's gapping down. And then, what's the other one? I'm running a blank here. I know it's, what's the other shipping stock? Really popular stock. There's TOPS, SHIP. There's one more that I'm forgetting. Oh well. HUSA. Yeah, I like HUSA. It looks decent. DPW, GLBS. Yeah, GLBS has no volume. Good morning, commentary. DRYS is what I'm thinking of. Appreciate it, Ken. DRYS is the shipping stock that I was thinking of. Really popular stock. It's gone supernova before, so that's the one I was thinking of. It's not moving, but this is the one I was thinking of, DRYS. Yeah, that's it, commentary. Yeah, a few years ago I watched DRYS go from, I think it went from like $5 all the way to 102, and then it dropped all the way back down to the single digits within the next few days. So it's definitely a former runner. If you want to lose, trade D. What do you mean, Philip? Yeah, the two main ones that I can remember commentary are DRYS and Tops. DCIX as well. DCIX is a little bit more recent one. But the ones that I can remember going supernova are DRYS, and I believe Tops has at one point as well. Not as big as DRYS, but still a big mover. Right, it was something like that commentary, and the frustrating thing is the chart doesn't let me see it. I was watching it. I remember 2 years ago when I first started trading, that was kind of like my introduction to how volatile these stocks can be. I watched it go up. It went all the way up to over 100 in like a day or two, like 1 or 2 days. It went from like 5 to 102 in 1 or 2 days, and then it went all the way back down to single digits. And I remember everybody was shorting it on the way down. The chart won't show you as well. I don't know why these charts. I think it was because some splits have happened, but it doesn't show you the accurate. Let me see if I can find out like when exactly this happened. No, the splits make it kind of hard to tell. But yeah, it went all the way up to 102 and then back down. Right, I don't like dries either, Philip. I don't like it at all. I don't trust it. After that 102 move back down, and since I've traded it since then, and it usually fakes me out, and so I just don't trust it as much. Let me see if I can find like a real chart of DRYS. Hold on, guys. I'll be right. I gotta close out this window on Thinkorswim, so I'm just gonna put this up for 1 second while I close it out. Yeah, I went from 4 to 100. And on November 16th, 2016. Yeah, here it is. So look at this move, guys. This is DRYS in November of 2016. Look at this crazy move. So it went to, maybe not 102. It went from, yeah, $5 up to 100 and then down in a 2-day span. Up to 100 and then down in a 2-day span. So really crazy move. No, not really, Paven. You know, honestly, I don't. The Discord chat is more for you guys to like, you know, talk about what's moving. I don't have the time to update it throughout the day on what's moving really. So it's more of just a chat room for everybody to join and talk about what's moving, you know. But yeah, look at this chart for DRYS. Crazy moves in November of 2016. And like I said, this was like my introduction to how volatile some of these stocks could be. This is when I first started trading 2 years ago. And you can see what a crazy move for DRYS. Went up to over 100 and then down to single digits within a few days. Yeah, for sure. I was telling my wife if I could have just bought 1,000 shares, you know, I would be good. You know, $100,000 gain right there, you know. ICHR looks like a decent gap as well. Right, commentary. It was a crazy introduction for me, but it showed me how volatile the market was. So I'm actually glad I was able to watch that live. Really interesting to see, a huge pump like that. WMIH looks decent. OPGN's trying to move some. Yeah, for sure, commentary. Really crazy. You can see IMGN's also on my watch list. Very small gap up, but I'm keeping an eye on it regardless. It's at 1060 now, closed at 1054. Yeah, somebody brought this one up. HMNY's crashing. Right, commentary. I'd probably withdraw, 70,000 very quickly and just keep 30,000 a day trade if that happened to me, If only I could be so lucky, man. It's nice though. I bought this TradeNet account with poker winnings, which is really nice. That I didn't even have to deposit any money. I just put the money in my PayPal and bought it with poker winnings. So it was nice to open up this TradeNet account. Poker's my first passion before trading. It's kind of what brought me over to trading a little bit. And it was nice to buy this TradeNet account with that poker winnings. Alright guys, we got about 12 minutes left. Ah, that's why. That makes sense, commentary. It may rebound some. Oh, for sure, Mitch. I love poker, man. Honestly, I used to think I was horrible at poker. I played on America's Card Room, and I've recently seen some videos talking about how there's so many bots on America's Card Room and super users, and it makes sense, honestly. So I switched to a different, little bit lesser known poker account, and since then, I deposited $40. I turned it into about 570. And so it was nice to get some little confirmation in my poker ability, just because I've been trading on America's Card Room for years, and I've been getting my butt kicked, man. And so but like I said, I recently found out there's a lot of bots and super users on America's Card Room, and that makes the most sense to me. The blinds melody in poker, depending on what you're playing, regardless of whether it's a tourney or a cash game, the blinds, they make it so you don't have to put anything in unless somebody raises the pot. To me, they don't mean too much. Like, I'll try to steal the blinds if I'm right next to the blinds. I'll try to steal them by raising every time if everybody else folds. But aside from that, they don't mean too much. They just slowly, progressively get bigger if it's a tourney. But yeah, poker. I mean, poker's great. It's really similar to trading, and a lot of people think poker's just gambling, and it is to a certain extent. But poker, out of everything else at the casino, is the most related to skill than anything else at the casino. You're actually playing versus another person, not against the casino. The house always wins, but in poker, you're not against the house. You're just against another person like you. And so very similar risk-reward analysis. You have to analyze your risk-reward and use that to make decisions. And so very similar to trading. Yeah, Mitch. I played a little bit live. I'm in Texas, and so not too many places to play live here. But yeah, there's definitely some sketchy stuff going on online in some of these bigger poker sites like America's Card Room or the Winning Poker Network. Like for instance, I played yesterday on America's Card Room just because I had some money left over in there, and I went all in with aces. And a dude snap called me with 4-5 offsuit, and you can guess what the flop came. The flop came 2, 3, 6, 7. You know what I mean? And so he just immediately hits a straight, and I go bust with aces. And so that's obvious super using. Like he knew the cards before they came, and with that type of stuff out there, it's just kind of sketchy to play. I try to play on the smaller sites that probably don't have as many people there, probably don't have as many bots and super users there, just because everything else is kind of sketchy to me now. Nice, Melody. Yeah, practice is important. But yeah, I love poker. It's what I started. I've been playing poker for way longer than I've been trading. So yeah, HMNY continues to drop. Down to 568 now. Watching IMGN here. Keeping an eye on that. ICON, keeping an eye on ICON as well. Nice, Jovi. Rich. So yeah, I usually only trade the first hour of the market, maybe the first hour and a half, depending on how much I like something. Lately, my favorite strategy has been trading a pairs trade with the SPY and the TVIX, and it's worked amazingly well. Basically, the basic premise of the strategy is, the TVIX does the opposite of what the SPY does most of the time, and so if the SPY drops down a huge amount, the TVIX will go up a pretty big amount, and so they do the opposite. And so I wait for a big swing in the SPY, maybe wait for the SPY to break the low of the day, and then take the counter position in the TVIX. And so if the SPY breaks the low of the day, I go long on the TVIX, and if the SPY breaks the high of the day, I short the TVIX. And yeah, it's worked really well. Yesterday I had my first losing trade in 4 or 5 days, and before that, I think my win rate and my accuracy last week was 10 out of 13 profitable trades, and so really good accuracy with this setup. I think it works because SPY is one of the most reliable tradable securities, and so if you can find another security that is cheaper, that doesn't cost $250, $300, and try to take advantage of the SPY's predictability, it's easy to profit from it. And so that's kind of where that's why I've been using that setup, and it's worked amazingly well, like I said. To be honest, Melody, not very long. I started trading on SureTrader 2 years ago, and I practiced trading a little bit on Thinkorswim, but really I just jumped right into it. Lost, my entire account very quickly on SureTrader, and kind of tried keeping at it. Ended up losing a decent amount. Took some time off, and then when I came back, I was a little bit more disciplined. Still kind of working on being consistent and profitable now, but I've been doing a lot better than I used to, for sure. All right, guys, we got 4 minutes left until the market opens. Good luck, everyone. What do you guys think? I'm holding the TVIX at 770 or at 979, and so I'm up a decent amount already. It's at 1104 now. I am up about $1.83 per share, so 183 per share. So a really nice gain on my Robinhood account with the TVIX. I guess I'll wait to see if the SPY washes out some at the open. If it starts to push up too much, I'm just going to bail out of it and take my profits. But I'm pretty safe as of now. Have a lot of room to let it work for me. So what do you guys think? You guys think I should try to let the TVIX work for me, see if the SPY washes out, or do you think I should just sell and take profits right at the open as soon as I can? Let me know in the comments what you guys think I should do. Yeah, for sure, Melody. I wouldn't say what I did. Yeah, brave. I think it was a little dumb of me to just jump right in. I'm blessed to, have my own business and be able to afford doing some, being able to afford losing a few accounts. But, I think it was kind of stupid of me to jump right in, but at the same time, I think most new traders, almost all of new traders, are going to lose their first account. It should kind of be like a known thing. If you're going to get into trading, you should just understand you're probably going to lose your first account, but the experience you gain from it is going to be worth it. You know what I mean? Like, paper trading's great, but if you don't, paper trading's great, but you have to understand how it feels to win and lose real money and to be in a trade with real money. You know what I mean? That's a smart way to do it, Matt. Yeah, Hovey. Overall, I like, I like TradeNet for the most part. Yeah, probably a smart plan, Philip. Yeah, that's the smart way to do it, Matt and Melody. You can't. It's really easy to lose money when you're first trading. You guys know my mentality. Like, if you're a new trader, use really small sizing. Get on a broker like Ustock or maybe even TradeNet or somewhere. It doesn't matter where. Just find somewhere with really cheap commissions and just take really small trades. Just so you learn how to trade the market with real money. You know what I mean? That's what I did, at least. And it's helped me out a ton as a trader. I just take really small sizing, don't force anything, and that way I kind of know what it feels like to trade the market, and I'm not risking a huge amount. And so, because a lot of times new traders will lose their account really quickly, and they won't get that time they need to actually learn how to trade the market. It takes a little while to learn to adjust, but if you jump right in using 500 or 1,000 shares, most of the time your account's going to be gone within, a week. And so, you're not going to get that time you actually need to learn how to trade profitably. And so that's why I think small size is important when you first get started, just so you can take that time. All right, so here's the market open, guys. What's up, George? Paven, I use trade ideas. All right, so SPY's coming down some. I'm gonna give it a little while. I think I probably do what Philip said. Just give it a few green 5-minute candles. But yeah, guys, the SPY's washing out some. TVIX is starting to push up. All right, so the SPY washed out, but is rebounding a little bit now. There's a big bounce. I'm going to get out of it now. That's kind of my cue to exit for a nice little $15 gain. So yeah, I got out for a nice gain. Washout long setup on the SPY though. GNC. Can't type this morning. All right, you can see CATB starting to push up. Looks like a washout long setup here. But yeah, look at CATB here. Also, APRN starting to push up. It's at 388 now. Would have been a nice washout long setup for TVIX, but a little bit late for it now. But look at APRN, guys, up to 390. Up to 395. APRN's running up big here. Testing 4 now. APRN. IMUC pushing up. BOIL. APRN just broke 4. Watching for a pullback here on the SPY. But man, look at APRN. What a huge move. CLF. Yeah, somebody called out CLF. Looks like a nice move as well. GNC bouncing back here, breaking the high of the day. Some choppy action for sure on the SPY. Yeah, I guess you guys were right. Philip, you were probably right, man. I should have waited for it to break the high of the day. Or waited for 3 red candles. Alright, so there goes a drop on the SPY, breaking the low of the day. Alright, I'm in the TVIX going long. I'll give it a little bit more time. And quick bounce back up. This might be my cue to get out. See if it continues dropping down now. What a choppy market though, man. SPY coming all the way back up. Well, that's not how I wanted my first trade to go. I'm out for a $10 loss. Yeah, this is really choppy action in the SPY and the TVIX. Very unpredictable here. I don't know. I guess it bounces off the low of the day, but very unpredictable action here. Probably held that one for a little bit too long. What's up, insurance? TVIX dropping big. I think in the future I should probably wait for a little bit of time before I jump in right at the open. It's a little bit too volatile right now for it. Very choppy market for sure. CATB. Yeah, CATB's running up here. Testing 2. Waiting for the SPY, see if it breaks this high of day right here. Really choppy action. Trying to let it work for me a little while, but really choppy action in the SPY. I got out for a 150 loss. Don't like that drop. A little bit unpredictable this morning. I'll probably be done after that, guys. I'll let the stream go for 15 minutes, call out what's moving. But man. Right, for sure, insurance. But yeah, look how choppy the SPY is. Really tough to trade. Alright, so you see CATB's trying here. APRN washed out. What did HMNY end up doing? Dropping down some. IMGN about to break the low of the day here. It's at 977. IMUC, little cheap stock, pushing up some. EARS. AQMS here. Look at AQMS, guys, running up big. But yeah, really choppy action on the SPY and the TVIX this morning. Not how I wanted to start my new account, but losses are going to happen, no worries. Man, the last 2 days have been pretty choppy for the SPY. What did it do yesterday? Yesterday was a little bit more predictable, but man, look at this action on the SPY. So choppy this morning. Alright, CATB pushing up. It's at 203. Broke over $2. We'll see if it can hold over 2 now. Up to 207 on CATB. 208. $210. Up to 280 on AQMS. It's running up nicely. Yeah, something like whenever I see a stock make a McDonald's sign, that's usually my cue not to trade it. And the SPY's making a McDonald's sign right now, so. KDMN breaking the low of the day here. Testing that 450 level. Yeah, for sure, Grant. Like I said, I think I held on to that one a little bit too long. AQMS pushing up nicely. It's really choppy though on this push. You can see these big swings, these big long up wicks and down wicks. So I don't trust it as much. But it's back up to 282 now. We'll see if it can run here. CATB looks to be hitting some resistance now. Yeah, for sure. I mean, AQMS has a little bit of support here. Gonna watch it. And while the SPY was a little choppy yesterday, you can see how predictable it was. Looking back on it, I should have taken advantage of it. Look at the SPY yesterday, just back and forth right here. A lot of money to be made just in this little channel, up, down, up, down. Very obvious channel right there. GNC. Yeah, GNC breaking under the low. Can't type this morning. Yeah, I mean, GNC found some support at 520. We'll see if it holds support there. If it breaks under it, it may be a good short. Good morning, Matt. What's up, man? CRNT, Later Insurance. Have a good one, bro. CRNT. GEN trying. CHGG's been on a run this morning, guys. CHGG. All right, there goes the low of the day break on GNC. It's down to 512, 511 now. It had some support previously right here at this 435 level. And at this, let's see, 506 point. Let's see if it holds support at the whole dollar. GEN, guys, look at GEN getting a volume spike here. Still needs a little bit more, but it's pushing up GEN. FRTA trying. UAA trying. APRN, man, look at this washout after that big run on APRN. Look at VECO pushing up nicely, trying to break the high of the day now. ICON trying to break the low of the day here. Finding some support around 150. CRNT, look at this thing, man. Somebody brought this one up earlier. Trying to have a complete washout here. We're going to watch it over this 258 level. That seems like a crucial pre-market high point. And GEN still pushing here at 112 now. IMGN washing out. Down to 954. We'll see if it finds support at 950. And CRNT testing that 258 high of pre-market. GEN still pushing here up to 113 now. Big drop on GEN. UA here, Under Armour trying to break the high of the day at that 1550 level. All right, there goes CRNT breaking over the high of the day, or the high of pre-market. HMNY. Yeah, HMNY is coming back here after that big drop. IMGN still dropping, testing that $half area now. It's at 950. SPY still being really choppy here. I think from now on with this new setup I've been using, and it's worked great so far, but the last 2 days I've kind of noticed something, is that the first 15-20 minutes it needs to establish its range. For instance, its range would be right here and right here, and so I need to wait for it to establish its range first, because it's really unpredictable right at the open when the market's that volatile. And so then after that, I'm probably just going to stick to the range breaks, wait for it to break here, and also pullbacks. So that's kind of my strategy with this going forward on the SPY TVIX, just because it's been faking me out the last 2 days right at the open. And so I think if I wait a little while, let it form a range, and then get in when it breaks that range, I think that's a little bit more viable of a strategy. AQMS still pushing here. It's testing 3 now. I'm about to test $3. It's at 292, 290. We'll see if it can get over. It's really choppy as well, though. I don't really use too many indicators. I usually only use volume, sometimes moving averages, Melody. That just seems to be what works the best for me. But yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and close the stream down now. It's almost 10 a.m. market time. So here, I'll put the free day trading chat room link in the comment section. So if you want to keep talking with all the other traders, join the free day trading chat room. Let me go ahead and add it real quick. Alright, so here's the link to the free day trading chat, so join it if you want to keep talking with everybody. Yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and close the stream down now. Like I said, I have stuff I got to do today, so got to close it down a little bit early, but good luck if you decide to get into anything else. Everybody do me a big favor and click the like button right now in the stream. It definitely helps support us, and we appreciate the support. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button. And yeah, guys, thanks for all the support and watching. Good luck for the rest of the day, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good one, guys and gals.